Well, good morning. My name is Kristin Kaufman. Welcome. I hope you're having a wonderful week wherever you are. I am the CEO and founder of a company by the name of Alignment, and we focus on helping people find alignment within themselves, within their teams, their organizations, and ultimately to their markets and their constituents. And how I define alignment is when someone loves what they do, they're good at it, but most importantly, it's tied to something much greater than themselves. And when that all comes together, they are absolutely at their most powerful, as are teams and organizations that embrace the same philosophy. So every week, I come on here every couple of days to share some insights that I've picked up actually from my clients or perhaps from my own experience. And today, I want to talk about three things that we can actually embrace to help navigate hard times. Because as I work with my clients every day, all of us are facing hard times. Some of those hard times might be sick relatives with the COVID-19 virus. It might be seeing a downturn in our business. It might be that our elderly parents are sequestered in a retirement community and we're not able to see them. The list is infinite. There are so many challenges, particularly right now in our nation, in our world. So I have three things that I want to share that I hope will give you hope and perspective. They certainly have helped me. And so here they are. So the first is we have to stay focused and diligent about the purpose that we feel we have in this world and in our career. And that changes. I'll be honest. Many of you all who have followed me over the years know that I started off in corporate and I navigated through corporate through the first 25, almost 30 years of my career. And I loved that experience. I grew a tremendous amount through that period. And then I frankly lost the plot. And I made the decision to become an entrepreneur, much like my father, and to build out a business, which I've done for the last 16 years. I became a published author 3 times, and I have loved that life. Has it been without travails? No, it absolutely has not. And I will tell you, in the last year, in 2020, the whole concept of being an entrepreneur in a pandemic is daunting. But what I did not lose through that entire challenge, and it's still basically going on, this challenge is not over, we're not through the proverbial knothole yet, is not to lose the purpose, the why, to use Simon Sinek's wonderful philosophy, the why I'm doing what I'm doing. And I did it for many reasons. I love the control of having control over my own life and my time and how much money I want to make and who I want to serve, what clients I want to engage with, what partners I want to engage with. I make those choices as an entrepreneur, and it's a very liberating experience. So I love the control. Most importantly for me, my purpose is all about helping other people reach their potential. And by doing so, I reach mine. So it's a very symbiotic approach. It's very complementary to one another. They are not separate and distinct. And I think oftentimes in my prior world in corporate, they were indeed succinct. They were indeed distinct. So that's the first thing. Tap into your purpose, whatever that is. And if you're not sure what your purpose is, I'm going to attach my information below. That is part of what I offer to my clients, is helping them navigate what it is they want to do, how they want to show up. And I have a process that I put people through to help them determine that. So that's the first tip. The second tip is we have to have the ability to understand what we're to learn. You know, I know that when I was going through many hard times in my life, and I've written about them in the 3 books that I've written, whether it be heart surgery at a very early age, whether it be a very large tumor that nearly took my life, and it did take my ability to procreate and to bring life into the world, which was a very hard transition for me. And then most recently, a couple of years ago, I had a blood disorder that absolutely unequivocally was life-threatening. So I've been there from a health perspective, but I've also been there through many travails in my career. And my mama used to always say to me, Kristin, we are never given anything unless we are supposed to learn something from it. So that is the second tip of navigating hard times. We have to tap into what is it that I'm supposed to be learning from this. It could be perseverance. It could be resiliency. It could be that I'm on the wrong path, that I need to shift or pivot, to use the word of 2020. but we're supposed to be paying attention when these road bumps come in front of us so that we appreciate what it is that we have in our life, and we potentially decide to turn right or left depending upon that road bump. So that's the second tip when we're navigating hard times. Ask yourself, what am I supposed to be learning from this? And potentially even what are you supposed to be teaching from it on how you are responding to the situation? Which brings me to my third point of how to navigate hard times. And this is directly from my dad. We do not control what happens to us. Sometimes we wish we did, and sometimes we think we do, but the bottom line is we really don't. All we can control is our response to it. And I know I've been working with a friend the last several weeks who's been facing a really hard time in her career, and it's been daunting, frankly. And the only thing that she can control is her response to what is happening to her. And I love the adage, what is happening for her. It's happening for her to strengthen muscles, to assess and to refine judgment calls, to determine just how badly you want something, to assess, is this indeed where I want to be contributing and offering my skills and talents? But we absolutely are supposed to be learning from it, and we're supposed to be controlling, if you will, our response to it. And the wonderful metaphor of, we don't control the winds when we're in a boat with sails. We don't control the winds, but we absolutely can control how we adjust the sails so that the winds can take us where we want to go and to help us turn right or left. So those are my 3 points today, as we all are embracing continued hard times or challenging times. Again, it's a mindset, half full, half empty, but regardless, the reality is the reality. We are coming out of a very difficult time for our world. 3 things again: tap into your purpose. If you're not sure what your purpose is, you're not really sure if you're on the right path, certainly reach out to me. I'd love to work with you on trying to determine what alignment looks like to you and what it feels like to you. The second is, ask yourself, what are you supposed to be learning from this experience? And the third is, realize that we only control our response to what is happening around us. So again, my name is Kristin Kaufman. I'm in the business of helping people create the lives they want and help teams and organizations do the same through a company that I founded by the name of Alignment. And alignment, of course, is the foundational process and the foundational philosophy that I embrace. With that, make it a wonderful, wonderful day and a great week. And I will see you right back here in a couple of days.